time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Yvette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These Jet Setting Divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hi, I'm Jeanette.
Hey, Jeanette, I'm Yvette.
Hey, Yvette, I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
Hello.
What's going on? What we doing today, Yvette?
Yvette, what are we talking about?
Oh, my goodness. The first time ever we have a guest on our show. So we have some live entertainment for you all.
Right.
Her name is Joy Davenport. She's with Star Class Entertainment and Star Class Travel. She just came back from a trip in Costa Rica.
Woo!
And we're going to hear all about it. So
awesome.
Everybody, welcome Joy. Come on through, Joy.
Come on, Joy.
Hello, everybody. Hey,
welcome.
Welcome.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. I know you must be exhausted, but I'm going to let Yvette get started because I want to hear all about your trip.
Yes.
So first off, we're going to get to that trip because I want to know everything about Costa Rica. But first off, I wanted to just get right down to the nitty gritty and just find out all the information that we can go because Joy started off with Star Class Travel and then we had COVID. And guess what? Couldn't nobody go anywhere. We couldn't travel. We couldn't do anything. Yeah. So I want to ask Joy about what did she do? You know, when she couldn't travel, she couldn't book trips, or she had trips booked actually, and couldn't go anywhere. She kind of transitioned into entertainment. What did you do, Joy?
Oh my goodness. You know, everybody knows last year was kind of crazy for everybody. Yeah. So being a travel agent and doing this full time, we had several trips booked, myself and my business partner. And in the middle of COVID, I had a large cruise booked for a family reunion. And the family reunion was canceled. Mm-hmm. We were having such a hard time trying to recoup, and our business lost thousands of dollars.
Wow.
So at that point, myself and my business partner were like, okay, what do we do now? Because of course, you know, the bills still gotta get paid. Yeah. So we had to try to pivot to figure out exactly what were we gonna do to survive, in all honesty. And of course, we both kind of put our heads together like, okay, what are we good at naturally? We were already doing women's events and brunches and that type of thing. So we kind of pivoted, and that's where the brainchild of Star Class Entertainment came from. Because we started to think about, okay, what is everyone doing? Well, everybody is staying at home, especially during that time. Everybody was on lockdown, but people still wanted to celebrate. They still wanted to celebrate birthdays. They still wanted to celebrate events. They had graduations that they still wanted to celebrate, different events for their family, even if it was at a small scale. So we scaled it down and we pivoted to start doing Star Class Entertainment. And in all honesty, we were at a party that was a hibachi, a mobile hibachi. I had never seen that before. Wow. And I'm like, how can we do this but do it the Star Class way?
Okay.
So that's really how that even came about. And we started to do mobile hibachi here in Houston, and it kind of took off. We went from doing mobile hibachi to doing picnics, but inside of people's houses or inside of their yards on a small scale. And it kind of took off from there.
Awesome. Oh,
we also had a girlfriend's trip for Star Class Travel that was booked, that we started booking, taking deposits down in 2019. So now we're in 2021. So this trip, in all honesty, has been in the making since 2019.
Wow.
So the Costa Rica trip that I just came back from legitimately had been in the plans for 2 years. So that's kind of how everything happened.
So tell them, Joy, like I saw some awesome pictures that you ladies took, and I didn't realize you had that many people going. Like, tell them how many people
Joy
that
was too
you
many.
had on this trip.
Yes.
So
Oh my
initially,
gosh.
we had, so
a
there
lot.
were 92 ladies that were on the trip. And initially, we started off at the beginning with 130. We started off with 130 ladies and we ended with 92. And that's after, of course, there were some people that still didn't feel comfortable traveling. There were some ladies that,
Right.
that actually we lost about 15 ladies the week we were traveling. The week that we were leading up to the travel, we started to get phone calls of people that either still testing positive for COVID, still didn't want to travel, which was understandable. But initially we started off with 130 and we ended up with 92. And it was 92 women from all over the US.
Wow.
Most of these women did not know each other prior to coming on the trip.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And it went off without a hitch. When I say without a hitch, we got everybody there safely, no loss. We only had one young lady that had lost luggage.
Okay.
And everybody went home, got home safely on Monday, COVID free. And that was like we were holding our breath and crossing our fingers and toes.
So Joy, I've got a question for you. So
yeah, sure.
I would ask, what was the highlight of your trip? I saw you did a lot of things. You had parties. You y'all did the different bright colors. You all did so much stuff. You did excursions, ate different foods. What was the funnest thing that you did? What can we look forward to if we go to Costa Rica?
In all honesty, the highlight of our trip, and I know a lot of people are probably, because we had crazy time, but the excursions was probably the highlight of our trip.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna be honest. Prior to just being a travel agent, I've traveled a lot of different places, but typically when we're doing these trips, the group trips, I don't do any research. I don't do too much research about where I'm going because I want to be surprised when I get there.
Okay.
Of course, we look at all of the basic stuff, how we're going to get to and from, but I wanted to be surprised. I was honestly shocked when I went to the beach and saw black sand. I've been everywhere. I've been a lot of places, but that was my first time seeing black sand, a black sand beach.
Oh, so okay. Yeah. I have a question too. So I mean, coming off of, COVID and a lot of people not traveling, how were the locals and what was the cost and how did that play into your excursions? Tell me about the people there, how they treated you, and some of the costs for the excursion. Was it reasonable?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we used the tour company there. Shout out to Frank the Tank. Let me tell you, he treated us like royalty, in all honesty. So he was one of the few tour companies that actually was still in business after COVID. So believe it or not, he treated us like royalty. We got shuttled from, we went to the hanging bridge. We went to, the waterfalls. We went to the mud bath. The ladies, believe it or not, I just thought because we were all women of color that, we didn't want to get our hair muddy. Everybody was in the mud. They got dirty. And believe it or not, everything that they said about the mud having healing powers was true.
Wow.
My skin felt like butter after we got out. Yeah.
We need to just get us some mud on us.
Yeah. I need a mud.
Did it bring out your natural curls? Did it bring out those natural curls? That's what I hear too.
It did. Like everybody's hair, their skin, everything. Wow. If y'all see, I'm glowing still. Like natural exfoliant. It really was.
Oh, awesome. That's awesome.
Out of all of those excursions, Joy, what was the top one out of all of those excursions?
I would say definitely going to the volcano to see a live volcano.
Wow.
That was really
awesome.
Cool. Yeah. Yep. So we went into the actual crater of the volcano. So we actually got to see, the smoke and everything coming off the top of the volcano. And we got as close as we could because it is an active volcano. But they have hanging bridges that will take you, pretty close to the volcano as you can get.
Wow, that is awesome. That is
But
awesome.
it was beautiful. Like me describing it is just, you have to see it for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you have a lot of women who, I know a lot of women met new friends, people that you don't, because you're saying people was from all
I gotta
over.
stick that in.
Yes, so there were women from all over, and actually I got a phone call a couple of days before the trip, because we, of course, people, they looked at us for advice for everything. So one young lady, she actually reached out to me a couple of days before the trip and said, "Hey Joy, I know you don't know me, but I'm not going to be able to come on the trip." And I'm like, "Why?" She said, "Because I don't want to travel by myself. My roommate dropped out." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, girl, you
Match
doing
them
what?"
up.
I'm
Match
like,
them
"No,
up.
ma'am."
Oh
I
well.
said, "No, you're coming on this trip." I said, "If you're worried about having somebody to hang out with or whatever, you're welcome to hang out with us. You can hang out with me." When I tell you, by the end of the trip, she came on the trip by herself. She came by herself. She left with 92 friends.
Wow.
By the end of the trip,
Exactly.
like she did, like, because I said, if you're already the type of person, you have a personality that you're not afraid to meet new people, you won't have any problems on this trip. When I tell you,
Right.
by the end of the trip, she actually got an award at the end of the trip, because we gave out, different awards for being the most social.
Wow.
She was the most social person there. She took pictures with that. She took pictures with women I didn't even take pictures with. Like, I mean, I was like, "So you ended up with 90 friends?" She was like, "Yeah, I did." She said, "Everybody was so great." She said, "I'm so glad I listened to you." She said, "I was a solo traveler," and she really was afraid to come by
Wow.
herself. And, she wasn't the only one. There were some others that, they were
Yeah.
really afraid. We had a group of ladies. It was a group of 7, and we tried to convince them to come. They wouldn't come because one of their friends couldn't get their passport at the
Wow.
last minute. And
Wow.
we were like, "Wait a minute."
Everybody
Like, just,
Don't miss that trip.
they missed their trip.
You make sure
For one
that you
person.
send this podcast to that group of 7 and say, look, you could have been on this photo and you would have had a
Right.
time of your life.
Like, absolute. Like, I was like, "Wait a minute." And I understand, them feeling bad or whatever about the trip, but it really surprised me that they missed out on this trip.
Wow.
This trip, because y'all
Yeah.
saw the pictures. They missed out
Well,
on
you
this
know
trip
what?
Yeah. I
because
wasn't
one
there. I
person
wanted
couldn't
to
That
get
be
was
their
there. I
their
was like,
passport.
oh my God.
That's
joy.
a true
Their
friend.
loss.
That's a true friend. Oh, girl, I'm just not gonna go since you can't. 7 people not gonna go
I'm
because
friends
one
with
person.
y'all, but I'm still gonna go. So
I would be like, "Girl, I love
I'm sorry if
you.
y'all can't go, but I'm
I'm
still
I'm
sorry
gonna
y'all
see you
can't
when I
go.
get back.
I'm gonna bring you your t-shirt and your goodie bag, and hey, we could crop you in the picture to make you think you're
yes.
here."
So
But
I
yeah.
have a question. I have a question. So what was amazing to me was the coordination on these outfits. I saw
Oh,
roaring 20s. I
let
saw,
me tell you.
color.
Oh my God, yes.
How did you do that?
The ladies, when I tell you, they understood the assignment, okay? Let
Yeah.
me tell you, we made a joke when we got back, because we were like, we shut Amazon down, okay? we kept Amazon in business. Do you hear me? Like, we ahead of time. So mind you, this trip has been planned for
Yeah,
2
they had
years.
plenty
So
time.
we were constantly sending out the itinerary. We have a group on Facebook that we kept, we would send out, pretty much we sent out the itinerary, but we also sent out, okay, hey, this is where we would go. We were dropping links. Hey, this is where you buy this outfit. This is where you got,
Okay.
we were able to get, you
Awesome.
know, different codes, save 15%,
Oh
20%,
wow, that's
girlfriends getaway, you know. So everybody, I mean, when I tell you they understood the assignment, it was crazy. Not one person was out of formation, as they say. Everybody got it together.
Joy.
That is awesome.
When is the next trip? JET Setting Divas got to be on that trip with you.
Oh, y'all are welcome. Okay, so
Yes.
this was an annual trip. And
Okay.
this actually was a combination of several travel agents that came together. So there actually were several. So it wasn't just Star Class Travel. There was
Okay.
also Prissy Travels, which is out of Chicago.
Okay.
Um, Travel Antics, which is out of Houston / Louisiana, because she's born in the boot. Y'all know how that is, but she lives in Texas, so she still got to show love to her people. So that's Travel Antics, and then the boarding pass is also located in Houston. So there were all of us that kind of came together and brought all of our clients in for one big trip.
Wow.
Well, that was a great coordination.
Yeah,
that was great.
Really was.
So where's Star Class going to next?
So Star Class Travel, we also have Oktoberfest coming up in October 7th through the 11th.
Okay.
We have our girlfriends.
Joy, where is that at?
We're going to Playa del Carmen.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Playa del Carmen in October. Y'all know this, that's
Joy,
near to my heart. I've probably been to Playa about 7 times in my life.
Can we go to Star Class Entertainment to get the information? Because I might go and sign up.
You can go to Star Class Travel. Yes, you can go on Star Class Travel. It's actually
need to go to Oktoberfest.
Yes, we're going to Oktoberfest. Girlfriends Getaway for next year. We're going to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and we're doing it carnival. We're doing a carnival style. So if y'all want to join, JET Setting Divas, that'll be perfect.
And we'll bring our producer too. We're gonna bring our producer, and she gonna come in. We're gonna do live shows.
Oh, that'll be perfect.
I gotta get my body together before I go. You know, they don't be wearing much down there, so I gotta get.
We got to coordinate. We got you covered, ladies. We already have the uniforms being made right now.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we're gonna have a whole coordinated outfit. So. We got to get these bodies together for the carnival.
Oh Lord!
Right? Yeah, because carnival, you can't wear too much. You can't cover too much. We better start exercising now.
Yeah, I love it. I would love to get in one of those costumes with all the fur and all the feathers and the stuff. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
That's what we're doing next year. So the ladies are already excited. We'll be dropping the details for that trip on next week.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I might even do a thong on it. I might try to do a thong on that trip. Yeah, if I can get enough workout in, I might step it on.
I believe you, Jeanette.
I'm telling you, they have a little fancy. We have our little fancy uniforms. There's 3 different versions, but I picked the version with the most cover.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I would need. That's the one I would need.
After COVID, we all will be hanging out of it though. So
that's true.
But we're starting to move around now, so we can do more things now. So we can kind of get our bodies tight and right. So we're working on it. Yeah,
we got to get a workout together. A workout.
You got a whole year to work it out because we're gonna do the same time frame next year, but it'll be Punta Cana.
Okay.
So Joy,
I've never been there. I would love to go.
Yeah. So Joy, again, can you provide some information? What is your website, your Instagram, your where would people go to find a star?
Yeah, sure. So on Instagram, it's so for Star Class Entertainment, it's Star Class ENT on Instagram. On Facebook, it's Star Class Entertainment. For Star Class Travel, it's Star Class Travel on Facebook and Star Class Travel on Instagram.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
So that's where you find us. And our website, so starclassent.com for Star Class Entertainment, and then Star Class Travel, starclasstravel.com.
Yeah, awesome. That is awesome.
Well, Joy, I'm gonna check out that Cancun trip.
Come on.
Yeah.
So the Oktoberfest, so that's co-ed. That's anybody who wants to come.
That's even better.
So you can invite your booze to that one.
While we're there.
I have one more question. So I know you did the girlfriend trip
to go.
I know you did the girlfriend trip. What other type of trip do you do? I mean, you do girlfriend's trip. I heard you do kids trip, mommy daughter trips.
We do the mommy and me. So I also do. Yeah, so I personally host the Mommy and Me. We have been doing Mommy and Me cruise for the last 3 years. We've been doing a Mommy and Me cruise, me and my little one. We also in February we have our Galentine's. So we're launching our Galentine's trip. In February we're going to Jamaica.
Okay.
So you and your girlfriends, your gal pals can come out, and we're gonna celebrate Galentine's Day in Jamaica for next year in February.
Okay.
So that's what we have coming up.
Lots of unique, great ideas that you're doing to travel. I really love that. I love that. I love it.
Thank you.
you're including the whole family. So that
absolutely. Nobody can be left out.
The kids can come. You got something for everybody.
Yep. Nobody's left out.
Yep. And Jet Setting Divas is gonna meet. Well, is gonna meet Star Class Travel in Hawaii in September.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So since we've been to Hawaii, Joy, like I said, I'm gonna catch you on Cancun, and then maybe someone next year. And then the Jet Setting Divas I'll catch you there.
Yes, I'm definitely interested in Punta Cana. I've never been there, so I'm definitely interested.
Well, come on, we would love to have y'all for Punta Cana next year. Y'all can do a live broadcast with us. That'll be perfect.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, ladies, this has been awesome. This has been really awesome.
And Joy, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, you're welcome, ladies. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you. We appreciate all the information that you have provided. I know when people listen to this, they are going to be excited to hear about Star Class Travel, because a lot of ladies don't know, they want to go and travel, and they think they got to have their girlfriends to go with them. But just like you said, the young lady who came by herself, people can just come alone. You're going to meet other people. It doesn't matter. Don't cancel your trip because your other friends can't go. So, we appreciate you coming on and talking about this and showing people how they can go out and travel and live life and enjoy things and not depend on other people, because you got a lot of people out there that's ready to go.
Yeah, life's too short.
Yeah. It is too short. Absolutely.
Life is for living. So life is for living and traveling. That's what I say.
Yes.
Okay. We enjoyed you. We appreciate you coming on and giving us all this good information. And we look forward to, seeing some of your new trips that's coming in the future. And you never know. Jet Setting Divas will probably be there with you all.
Well, you ladies are definitely invited.
Awesome.
And we'll also put all of your information, Joy, on our website. We'll put it on our Facebook, Instagram, and our other social media platforms.
Okay, thank you so much.
This is exciting. Those girls, we travel. Love it.
We do.
Take us out, EJ.
I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Hey, so we're gonna follow Star Class Travel and just keep it moving and keep it traveling.
All righty.
Thank you, ladies.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting